It's a massive few days coming up in Melbourne. Australia find themselves on the brink, 2 defeats and staring Ashes defeat straight in the eye. The English have all the momentum.
Going to bat first, bit of a surprise call. I cannot see the benefit of batting in these conditions, and the bowlers will have a spring in their step.
Please make the teams feel welcome as they walk out onto the field.
Anderson has the ball in hand and will get us underway. Hopefully there'll be some swing and bounce with this new ball early on. It's wide and they're all over. Brilliant square drive. Flies away to the boundary. Don't. Need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Right.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Solid defense. Very good.
Yes.
Finds the fielder with that shot. No pressure as they've found a gap.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the structure.
Going with pace now. Nice solid defensive shot. Quick onto that in the infield.
No interest in that one from the batter. Broad will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
But right in behind it.
Bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
Straight to the fielder. Well, that's the end of a great display of bowling. No score from it. Nicely put in pressure. Broad. From the great southern stand end. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
drives and misses everything.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. End of the... Big shout.
Unable to get the scoreboard moving.
Misses everything.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now. That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
What a shot. Drifts down leg and punched away, all the way for 4.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
4 runs added in that over. Australia are none for 23.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Beaten on the drive.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Great shot through the gap.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yes.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Super piece of timing.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Tried to get the drive away, but timed it poorly. Lucky to survive.
Really good shot there.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Right.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
That was a good comeback after the boundary last ball.
It's a good shot, 4 straight down the ground.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yes. Oh, that's spot.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Yes.
Well, that was just an awesome delivery. Whiz past the batsman. The umpire says that's the first of 2.
Lovely hot
Yes.
shot. Might even make it to the boundary.
This is where they can be so good because they were so quick to get back and onto this.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
Still needed to be put away, short, in the zone, dealt with in some style.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls. Can't be tempted to play this delivery. Anderson has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Broad back on now.
Yes.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
That one had all the ease and elegance of this batter at their best. Driven perfectly down the ground for 4.
Yep. Yes, keep up, keep up. Right.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Right. Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over. 4 off it. Australia are 1.
Yep. Keep out.
Whipped away nicely through the leg side. Elegant.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
The 50 comes up between this pair. It's been a strong partnership so far. A lot of people in the dressing room will be hoping it can continue.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. A bit lucky, that's just sailed through to the keeper.
No shot offered.
Waiting.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
That's the over. Australia are 1-77.
Yes.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Stokes, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the great southern stand end.
There really is a good amount of bounce in that pitch. Seems to be surprising the bowler. That's all the short stuff for this over, though.
Wait. Yep.
Without that dive, they would have been gone for sure. Such a risky run. Just need to settle down. The timing is off. These deliveries are there to be hit, but it's...
Yes.
Well left. There are two kinds of leaves in cricket. This is a good one, which sees the ball sail through to the keeper, and not one that's going to rattle the stumps.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yes.
Picks the gap perfectly.
That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
Couldn't get it through the field. Quick onto that in the infield.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Straight to the fielder. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take Stokes from the great southern stand end. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. A couple on offer here.
Puts in a slightly shorter ball, and it seems so early. Got onto the back foot so quick.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
A lovely shorter ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one in this over.
Yes. Yes.
Beautifully played through the leg side off the back foot.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's raced to the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Beaten on the drive.
Stokes with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Robinson did very nicely out there on the boundary. No pressure as they've found a gap. End of the over, 8 runs coming from it. Australia are 2 for 119. The right armour is coming on to bowl. From the members' end.
Yes.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Picked up 4 with a lovely shot off the front foot.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Right.
Got hit to the boundary last ball and comes back with a dot.
Right.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Nice solid defensive shot.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball. They got it well away square, nobody anywhere near it in the field to cut it off. Anderson giving away too much width.
Lovely shot. Good seam position, but over-pitched and got what it deserved.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
12 runs added there.
That's spot.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, though, not the bats.
Misses everything.
Nice ball.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
Good ball.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yes. That's spot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yep.
Good return there, back from the deep. Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Catch it.
It's a good shot, 4 straight down the ground.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
End of the over, 10 off it. Australia are none for 27.
Catch it.
Couldn't have played that any better.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
End of the over, 5 runs coming from it. Australia.
Right.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Right.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Right. Yes.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Solid defence, very compact. 5 runs added there. Australia are none for 43. Too full, got what it deserved.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punch that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yes.
Times it nicely.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Middle that one, great timing.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Broad shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Warner has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
There was minimal follow through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
The right arm medium bowler is coming into the right armour is coming into the attack from the great southern stand end.
Right. Yes.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yes.
Did well just to get it down towards 3rd for some runs.
Right. Yes.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Good bit of timing there.
A brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Immaculate timing there.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yes.
A fine display of wrist and forearm working together to pull this away.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yes.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
The crowd are really getting quite raucous.
Oh, that's spot.
End of the over. Australia are none for 90. The end of the session. Plenty of great cricket so far. We'll be back and we'll see you soon. Quick onto that in the infield.
Yes.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap. The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yep.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Woakes coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Yes.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Anderson from the great southern stand end.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Yes.
Perfect technique and placement.
Just strayed a little bit to the leg side, and that's been thrashed away through the onside.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. That's right off the meat of the bat.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yes.
Great batting, smashing it all over the park. 100 runs in no time at all.
Yes.
Whoa, did very nicely out there on the boundary.
Puts in a slightly shorter ball, and it's seen so early. Got on.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
It was full, and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
Root, I don't think they'll be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Really smashed it off the back foot.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Got hit to the boundary last ball and comes back with a dot.
Right. Yes.
Needs to be on target.
Very, very quick between the wickets, these two. Got home. Well,
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the great southern stand end. Great shot through the gap.
Yes.
it was short and wide, not much invitation needed, and picked off very easily.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Nicely played.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Beaten on the drive.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Fielders there in the covers, but they put it right into the gap. That's a beautiful shot.
The breakthrough doesn't seem long in coming. Stoke. Lovely shot. Good seam position, but over-pitched and got what it deserved.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Superbly played through the covers for 4.
Always back in the ball there, drives the ball away nicely and picked the gap at cover very well.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Right.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Power and precision in that shot.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
This match is getting unbelievably exciting and the crowd have joined the party. It's pretty noisy in the ground. Misses everything.
Well, look how close that was to off stump. The timing on the shot was poor. Really.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
Just need to settle down. The timing is off. These deliveries are there to be hit, but it's a time for cool heads.
Poor shot. Really lucky.
I'd say that was the right shot to choose, but timed it badly. Couldn't get the drive away.
Nice shot.
A brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
That's a boundary save for sure. Couldn't get it through the field.
Unable to get the scoreboard moving.
End of the over. Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit, maybe. Couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt. This could be out. The bails were off in a flash by the keeper. Warner is quick to review this. It'll be interesting to see the outcome of this.
How close is that? Could be the wicket.
Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really. No change to the decision, and the review is lost. They thought there were two noises. Labuschagne at the crease. A big partnership has ended.
Australia have the win, but it was a close call for once. There were talking points for both sides in the match.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the game and joined...